Welcome, everybody, into the No Name Sports Show. My name is Sebastian Merrick, and today with me, like always, is
Graham.
Westin. How are you doing today?
Oh, can't you see? I'm pushing my I want to say that's a Ferrari or a Lambo from like the 80s. in the palm tree right now. I'm doing beautiful.
I'm just chilling at the beach, you know. So we are here today to do rounds 2 through 7. What we're going to do is we're going to do each round in a separate recording. And for the purposes of this mock draft, we recorded the first round pre-Orlando Brown trade. So for the purpose of that, we just are going to slide Dylan Reduce. He'll go from the Chiefs to the Ravens. Reduce will serve kind of like the Orlando Brown replacement. All right. So last thing, the cover, as I share our draft screen, is obviously no Ozair and no Omar are with us. So Westin and I are going to take on an additional 2 divisions. Westin will pick for Ozair's divisions, which are the NFC East and the NFC South. Meanwhile, I will pick from Omar's divisions, which is the NFC South and the AFC West. Omar, Omar, what am I saying? Westin, ready to go? Goodness.
Oh, am I up first? Who's got the first pick? Me?
No, I'm going. I just wanted to see if you're ready. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. I've had a lot of time to think about this as the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. We have taken Trevor Lawrence and Tevin Jenkins so far. And with the 33rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to select safety Richie Grant out of UCF.
Wow.
He's one of my favorite safeties. I think he's going to be a stud at the next level. We reached maybe a little, but we think we got a good one. All right, the Jets are on the clock. That is me as well. And I've kind of scripted this a little bit too. With the 34th pick in the draft, the New York Jets are going to also get some secondary help. They're going to take Javon Holland out of Oregon. '35th pick, that is also me with the Atlanta Falcons. We took Kyle Pitts last time, and with this pick, we are going to select Jason Owe out of Penn State. Get some help on the defense. And last but not least, Miami. In Miami, we took Christian Barmore and also Christian Darrisaw. So a lot of Christians on our team. And with the 36th pick, we're going to keep a local product home and select Gregory Rousseau from the U. All right, Westin, you are now on the clock with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with a guy that I do like in this draft, Rondale Moore.
All right. Now let me ask you this. They did take, I should have alerted you this before, they did take Jalen Waddle.
Oh, already took a wide receiver.
So, yeah, we can nullify that pick. This is our one nullify. That's my fault. I should have let you know.
Okay.
Jalen Waddle was the Eagles' first-round selection.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take David Collins.
All right, linebacker from Tulsa.
They do still run the 34, correct?
I'm sorry?
They do still run the 34, correct?
That's what I think they're planning to still do, correct. Now, I know it's coordinated,
70.
but I'm pretty sure they're still running a 3-4.
Because I've heard reports that he's floating around 270 right now, in order to go into a 4 defense.
Right.
But rangy linebacker, good player.
Yeah. All right, Cincinnati Bengals. Weston, you're back on the clock. The Bengals, with their first pick, took Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna take Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama.
All right, I was wondering when he was going to go. Alex
He's
Leatherwood.
one of my favorites in this draft.
Really? Okay. He's a player I like too. A player I like a lot. So, we are.
I just hope he's ready to block for somebody from you.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Carolina Panthers. I am back on the clock. The Panthers, we took Penei Sewell with our first pick. And with the second pick of our draft, we are going to take. Scroll down. Where is he? There he is. Another UCF guy. You can see I've done my UCF homework. Aaron Robinson, corner out of UCF. Denver Broncos are on the clock. We have taken Trey Lance so far, and we are going to get him some protection now and draft Samuel Cosme out of Texas. Weston, you are on the clock. The Detroit Lions, with their first pick, selected Devontae Smith. Looks like we have some technical difficulties, so
I'm here.
There we go.
I'm going. I just want to cross my T's and dot my.
Take your time. Completely. Take your time. I apologize for rushing you.
I'm going to take Ronnie Perkins out of Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. All right. Ronnie Perkins of Oklahoma. I like it. Best player available. I got tons of holes, so just take the best guy. I like him. I think Go ahead.
No, I like him, but I think that he's one of the only guys in this draft that he's good on both, run and pass. He's just he's a stout defense. He's a good player,
Yeah, agree.
Who did
he's going to be a stud. All right. You're back on the clock with the Giants, who took Rashawn Slater.
All right, we're going a little run on edge defenders. Carlos Basham Jr., Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, yep. All right. Carlos Basham Jr. from Wake Forest to the G-Men. All right. The Niners are on the clock. They took Justin Fields. Now, with the latest reports coming out, that is obviously not going to be likely. But for the sake of this mock, hey, who knows? I'll say this about the Niners. They are the team that gives us the biggest wow constantly.
I
never know.
I'm high on Mac. I just, if I'm San Francisco, I'm drafting Fields. I think that he's being slept on a little too much. He's top 10 guy. I don't see him falling outside of the top 10. I think that the right place for him, especially with the offense that has that. All right, so we're going back to San Francisco.
Yep.
New quarterback. Maybe new quarterback finds a new wide receiver to throw the football to. Thinking Rondale Moore.
All right.
No, before I guess my pick's already in. My pick's in.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. I haven't submitted it yet, so you can change it if you got a last second change.
Nope. I'm gonna stick with Rondale Moore because they already have a guy in the mold of who I was about to say. So I'm gonna go Rondale, San Francisco.
All right, Rondale Moore it is. The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock for you now, Weston.
And who'd they take in the first round?
And that's right. Apologies for that lack of judgment there on my part. Patrick Surtain II was their first round pick.
Well, I think that Dallas does their best when they have a tight end that's able to play. So I'm going to take Pat Freiermuth.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
taking.
watched a lot of him.
Hey, they just lost to Penn State Nittany Lions, so we'll replace that Nittany Lion from the defensive side with one on the offensive side.
All right. All right. I like it. All right, I'm back on the clock with the Jaguars. As you can see, oh, I guess it doesn't, you can't see. But we have taken a quarterback, a tackle, and a safety. And with our next pick, we are going to select another local product. Kadarius Toney is going to go to the Jaguars and give them a speed threat that I think they lack. So Kadarius Toney to Jacksonville.
And that was the player that I almost just gave to San Francisco.
Okay.
But they have Godwin, right? Or Goodwin.
No, they traded Marquise Goodwin, I think. I want to say he's with Chicago now.
But they still have Ayuk.
Yes, they do.
So they have that speedster, right? They have a burner on the outside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. That's all their whole receivers are speedsters. Yep, and Marquise Goodwin is with Chicago. All right, the picks are on the clock. And we are going to. So there he is. Wonder where he is. Kyle Trask. Take our quarterback right here. We took Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah first round. Kyle Trask to New England in round 2. Feel good about that. Chargers are now on the clock for me.
Whoa. Why are you going to break that one? that hurt.
Thoughts on it?
I'm a big Kyle Trask fan. Big Kyle Trask fan. To me, he's my second favorite in this. Well, he's tied for my favorite. Might be my favorite. He's my favorite non-first round quarterback. I think he goes late first. I'm gonna call it right now. The team's gonna get that 5th year. He's gonna go late first. But I love the pick.
All right. Chargers are on the clock. Took Micah Parsons first round, and we're going to select the tackle Liam Eichenberg in round number 2. Raiders, we took Elijah Vera Tucker in round 1. And in round number 2, we are going to select Elijah Molden, safety out of Washington.
Oh, he pairs up with Abram.
Yeah. Dynamic duo, isn't it?
I like it. Hard hitter and a rangy guy.
Yeah. Teams aren't going to want to face that. Arizona on the clock with Westin. J.C. Horn was the first round pick of Arizona's.
One second.
All good, man. Take your time.
Well. All right. I don't know if I want to draft him right here or not, but God, man, I like the kid a lot. I just think it's a reach. Whereas this, you know what? I'm gonna go with McNeil out of North Carolina State.
Okay. Interesting.
There's another kid I like, but you know what? Keep shoring up that defense. They have an offense, so keep getting that defense right.
Yeah. I like it for sure. That's their weak. They got the edge rushers, but they do need some beef up in the middle. So I like the pick. All right. Miami Dolphins are on the clock. And with the Dolphins, we are going to take. Where is he? Najee Harris,
Ooh,
running out of Alabama.
okay. Pick. I really like
Going
this
to be our
pick.
bell cow. It's going to be the bell cow back in Miami. And a teammate of Tua's. So, be a good fit. Good fit. Washington is now on the clock.
Oh man. You know what? I think I'd get crucified on this pick, but I don't care.
By the way, I should mention Mac Jones was the first pick of Washington.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna make a pick right here that it doesn't go along with the first pick because had I had my first, if had I Washington's first pick, we're not taking Mac Jones. So I'm gonna stick to the plan right here, and I'm gonna take a player that Washington needs, Javonte Williams out of North Carolina.
Wow. Okay, now I got to ask you this. That's interesting. How do you think him and Anthony Gibson will complement each other?
To me, is a tackle breaker. He's a tough running back. He's a guy that he can get it up the field. But he's also somebody that can catch it out of the backfield. Gibson, same style of running back. They're both thoroughbreds in my eyes. But this is more than a one running back league. And last season with McKissick and Peyton Barber, it wasn't just the Gibson show. So there needs to be that two-headed monster that's coming out of the backfield because they do like to, they like to use their running backs in ways out of the backfield that's going to wear on them in games. And Javonte Williams is, come on, man, he's a tackle breaker. He's a game breaker. Him and Gibson, I think they add a lot to play off of one another. They're very similar, but they're different enough. And what Washington really does need right now in their offense, they got the quarterback, so there's no need to trade up in the early second round. You need somebody without having a number two. I know linebackers in question, but right there, my eyes are on the guy that just makes the offense really go. I know, and I told you it wasn't going to be a sexy pick. It wasn't going to be the pick that anybody thought was going
It's
to happen.
interesting. It's very, very interesting. I'm intrigued by it. All right, Chicago's now on the clock. Their first pick was Caleb Farley, the corner.
Is it me up?
Yes, sir. Hold on. I want to make a trade with you. Offer at least. I will give you. I got 61 with Buffalo. I will give you. Obviously, I want 52. I will do 61 and 174 for 52 and 228.
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right. How about if I take the seventh out and just do 52 for 61 and 174?
Oh man, that's you know what?
You can counter too if you want.
Mm, I so you're saying 61,
And 174 for 52. So you drop down 9 spots.
and that's from who again?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. So we got 61, 174 for 52.
Correct.
How about 61 and 161 for
I'll do
52?
that. I'll do that.
All right, so 61, 161 for number 52. I'll pull that one.
All right. Booyah. Bang. All right. We are on the clock. We see a run on backs, and we at Buffalo need to find our running back. And we are going to select Travis Etienne, running back, Clemson.
Oh man, I like that. You played me. You went ahead and went running back. Okay.
Yeah. I was scared. We were scared that you at the Steelers would come up and take him, and we needed to get ahead of 55. So that is a good trade for us. Good trade.
Well, Pittsburgh's on the phone with Le'Veon Bell right now, asking if he got enough money the last couple of years, and we're going to see what happens with that.
And with the Titans, we are back on the clock, and we're going to select Asante Samuel Jr., corner out of Florida State. And then with the Colts.
Hold on. What are my divisions are? All right, never mind.
Sure.
Never mind.
All right.
Yeah, positive.
And with the Colts, we are going to select De'Ami Brown out of North Carolina. Get our new QB, Carson Wentz, a nice weapon. All right, Westin and Pittsburgh is now on the clock.
Went interior line first
Landon
round,
Dickerson, correct.
All right, so I'm gonna go for another lineman. We're gonna take in Jackson Harmon out of Clemson.
Okay. So you beefing up, making Big Ben that protection. I like it. Not as a Browns fan, but I like your thought process for Steeler fans. Seattle, the first pick of Seattle on the clock. That is you as well, Weston.
Memento pour for 4.
Good.
Got Seattle on the clock. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get Russ. Who'd Seattle take in the first round?
They did not have a first round pick due to the Jamal Adams trade.
Wyatt Davis, guard, Ohio State.
All right.
First.
There we go. Wyatt Davis, the Ohio State. The Rams, and Weston, you're back on the clock. This is the Rams' first pick of the draft as well. They lost their pick to Jacksonville in the Jalen Ramsey trade.
The Rams are going to take the biggest question mark in this draft, a kid that I'm very high on, and I can't believe that I passed over him in Washington. But I felt like I had to do what needed to be done. And we're going to take Jamin Davis, linebacker from Kentucky.
I was hoping he'd follow the Browns, even though we had Nick Bolton. I wanted both. Dang.
Talented kid, isn't he?
I love him. I'll be honest. I think he might go to the Browns at 26.
Man, I'm really high on him, but the linebackers just didn't fall. So with the pick of the litter, I went ahead and took. You know what I mean? I took Bolton. The only one.
I agree. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, the Chiefs are on the clock.
He was my pick. Had Bolton been taken for the Browns.
Okay. All right. The Chiefs are on the clock, and we are going to select Joseph Asai, edge rusher from Texas.
Ooh.
The Browns and Weston are on the clock.
Bolton was taken in the first round.
Correct.
All right, you're the resident Browns fan. If you were to say that linebackers taken care of, I think Bolton translates in a 43 to a left outside linebacker. I think he's strong side, maybe middle. What do you think?
Well, the Browns aren't necessarily going to play 34 or 43. They're going to be in dime packages all year. They're going to be running like the Seattle scheme. That's what we're going to be running. We're going to have five secondary guys in the back end, maybe six on most plays.
So Bolton's going to be the only linebacker on the field.
Potentially. Him and Anthony Walker, yeah, potentially.
Now, Grant Delpit's going to be back healthy.
Yep.
Who's your other safety?
We got John Johnson the third, great signing. And then we also still have Ronnie Harrison as well, who we got from Jacksonville.
Now, coming off the edge, you have Turner and Clowney, so I feel like that's not really a need.
Garrett and Clowney.
Oh, wow. What did I say, Turner?
Yeah.
I was thinking basketball for some reason. I had Miles in my head.
Miles Turner. Yeah.
So we got Garrett and Clowney off the edge. The one linebacker selected, so that's taken care of. Where would you think that they had? Where are like 2-3 directions that Cleveland could go on this pick?
In my opinion, D-line, they have to beef up in the middle. Right now it's Malik Jackson, Andrew Billings, and Jordan Elliott. So that would be one. It's a terrible D-line draft, though, in terms of like D tackles.
This kid I'm a really big fan of that I almost took earlier, and he's a D lineman. He's an interior guy. I just don't know how he fits. So, all right, so we got interior. Go on.
And then I still think they need another corner or two. We need guys that strong tackling corners, though. Can't be like some finesse guys. Tackling is going to be extremely important in the secondary. And they probably need an additional depth receiver as well. So that's what I would say.
All right. Well, you put me in just such a tough position.
Well, there's the Browns could go best player available too. I mean, they're in a great spot.
I really want to take this kid, but I think he's going to keep falling. So I don't want to take him because I think he's going to be there later in the draft. But like I said, I'm very high on him. Did nothing here. You guys, your defensive tackles don't run 0 or 1, right? They're classic 3 technique tackles.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger on him. I'm gonna take Milton Williams out of Louisiana Tech. I like the kid a lot.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
I know you got such good players around him. I think it allows him to be good.
All right.
I know his average draft position isn't that high, but he's a riser. He's a freak of nature athletically. And you put him next to guys like Clowney and Garrett, and you have Malik Jackson. He was a Super Bowl MVP, right?
Yeah, with Denver. Yep.
Yeah, you got talent around him. There's going to be a lot of defenders on the field. He's a fast D-tack. I like the kid a lot.
All right. I like it. I like it. Getting fired up. I like some athleticism on that D-line. All right. Saints.
Bolton and my man Milton.
Yes, sir. I like it. The Saints are on the clock, and we are going to select quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford. Surprise, surprise. Now, I think he's a better scheme fit for what we want to do in New Orleans as well, because we still want to use Taysom Hill. And in having Taysom Hill, it kind of takes away a little bit of the skill set of Kellen Mond. So we are going to select Davis Mills out of Stanford and get our quarterback right here.
Okay, I will say who I thought was going to go right there when he goes.
Chicago is now on the clock. They took Caleb Farley and they just selected. Who did they just select? I want to say they didn't. Oh no, they didn't select. They traded down. They traded down. That's right. All right, Chicago, you're on the clock.
All right, so Davis Mills is gone, so Kellen Mond is off the board now too.
All right, to Chicago. And I just want to put on the record.
I'm not a Kellen Mond guy.
You aren't? Okay.
I am not.
Interesting. I have him as my number 5 quarterback.
I'm not impressed with him. I've watched him enough over the years. I don't see it. I don't know why everybody's so impressed with him. I really don't.
I see a lot of Dak. I see a lot of strong physical traits. I think it's gonna be really hard to bring down. And I think just Chicago. I think it's a perfect spot for him too. I think he'd start day one in Chicago.
I know that he's been talked about with the Washington football team, so I'm a little nervous. I'm not high on him at all. I've seen him time and again against LSU and just get shellacked. He just doesn't impress me.
All right.
But hey, somebody needs to pick him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, Green Bay is on the clock. They took Terrace Marshall Jr. with their first round pick.
And Blaine, and shout out to Little Blaine.
Don't know the little guy. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to the little one.
A little Lowry should be out by the time this is out.
All right. Green Bay, 3 picks left, actually. Green Bay, Chiefs, and Bucks to close out round number 2.
Oh, man, what a good pick for them. Am I on?
Yes, you are. Green Bay.
Man, Green Bay's knocking it out of the park. I'm going to take the guy that I thought would have went to New Orleans, Jabril Cox.
Okay.
Rangy linebacker.
All right. That fills a need, too.
I like Cox, man. I think that he's dude, he's good in coverage. He's not the most athletic guy, but he's fundamentally sound. I like him a lot. And then for him to go from North Dakota State and be really good there and then go to LSU and still be really good, I just feel like he's going to go to the next level and be really good again. You know, he's just that kind of guy. He really felt value.
I like it. I like it. All right.
He almost went.
Go ahead.
He almost went to Cleveland. He was real close from what I hear.
The Chiefs are on the clock. We took Joseph Asai in round 1, and we're going to take Quinn Miners from Wisconsin Whitewater. Player I'm excited about that can fit into the right guard spot for Kansas City. And then to close out round 2, Tampa Bay is on the clock. We lost out on a quarterback, but that's okay, as we're going to take Andre Cisco, safety out of Syracuse, to close out round number 2. So this is the end of round number 2. We will do a new recording for round number 3.